Okay, I'm going to be doing this in English. I am very, thank you. It's my distinct honor and my absolute ventral vagal pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Professor Stephen Porges, originator of the polyvagal theory. As a trauma therapist who brings the body into work, both as an EMDR therapist and a somatic experiencing practitioner, I am so pleased that you are here with us because I think bringing the body into mental health discussion and clinical work is so important. And when I started thinking about how I'd like to do this introduction, I had this idea to do a polyvagal informed introduction, a little bit of emotional expressivity, some gesturing, and then I told my good friend Dr. Brenner, and she said, get it out of your system. She wasn't talking about my social engagement system, so if you'll just stay with me for a moment, I would like to read to you Professor Porges' biographical information. Professor Porges is a distinguished university scientist at Indiana University, where he's the founding director of the Traumatic Stress Research Consortium. He is professor of psychiatry at the University of North Carolina and professor emeritus at both the University of Illinois at Chicago and the University of Maryland. He served as president of the Society for Psychophysiological Research and the Federation of Associations in Behavioral and Brain Sciences, and is a former recipient of a National Institute of Mental Health Research Science Development Award. That was a long sentence. He has published more than 300 peer-reviewed scientific papers across several disciplines that have been cited in more than 30,000 peer-reviewed papers. He holds several patents involved in monitoring and regulating autonomic state. He is, of course, the originator of polyvagal theory, a theory that emphasizes the importance of physiological state in the expression of behavioral, mental, and health problems related to traumatic experiences. He's the author of several books, amongst them The Polyvagal Theory, Neurophysiological Foundations of Emotion, Attachment, Communication, and Self-Regulation, and others. He's also the creator of a music-based intervention, the Safe and Sound Protocol, which is currently being used by more than 1,500 therapists around the world. And I think the list could go on, but we're so interested in hearing you, so please join us here.